Hello, hello, hello! Mythical Cheeks is at it again. We are back in Fortnite Reimagined. This is going to be part 6 of the series where we start the skin area, or the character area. Now, in order for this to even work, you have to have the reboot card. The reboot card will give you the collectible on this right here, which is the revive player functionality collectible. Basically, most of these collectibles are characters. In fact, every single one of these are. And for most of them, you have to revive them as you would in actual Fortnite. So, in Fortnite fashion, you have to actually reboot the player. In order to do this, you gotta take the reboot card to the reboot van. Seems simple enough. So we go last checkpoint, which is this right here. We gotta go all the way back to the reboot van. Now, I know we've already done this parkour before, because you had to do this parkour to get the reboot van itself. And in order to get the reboot card, you had to get the reboot van first. This is literally the biggest renovation of this map, period. And it's designed this way on purpose. You see that 48 right there that is hovering in midair? Keep that in mind. How you doing? How you doing? Good, 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 good. How you doing? Good. Got to climb the actual truck. Okay. Must equip the car itself, actually. Okay. That's that. Now, it might get fixed if I can do it right to set correctly. Now that I did that, the card is gone. If we go back to the bus of Morua, and now we have the person. And now we can check him for player status. Obviously, nobody's home. Now, we need to get Oa. Oa is right here. This is Oa. This is the thing I can fit first, okay? Okay, for Oa, or Psyche is the player card. Oa is the skin. Psyche is the person who requested this skin be made. This one does require the reboot process. So we're going to go last checkpoint. Now, if you look over that footage there, you can see there's now a huge mountain there. That comes into play later, but now you see the map has changed in some areas. Especially this area right here, where there used to be a boulder right here. Now, there's a character. That's the board. And now we have Oa. Okay, next one is Pitstop. This is another character requested by the creator or player, Shed. This one is by Wayne Manor. You're going to want the checkpoint right in front of Wayne Manor. So I'll meet you there. Okay, now that we're back at this checkpoint, we actually will go inside Wayne Manor. And you notice now this door, which used to be locked and unopenable, is now just open on its own. And there's Pitstop go to the board. And now we have Pitstop. Now this next one was not requested by him, but done as a tribute to him. This is Cobb's skin, according to Cobb. And this creator, one of the founding creators of all maps, Cobbfather. Cobbfather is in a bug cage. What are those? These were meant to be able to be done after the revive event, but had to be fixed. These should be done before the revive event if you choose to do them. Okay? Closest day for Cobb is back to Batman's checkpoint. Okay. You see that cage right there? That's Cobb. Right there. In order to get him, you're going to climb that whole mountain. So I'm going to go to the checkpoint inside there to start. Meet you there. Okay. How you scale this bug monstrosity is up to you. You could go up there the way you did scenario mode and try to scale up there. That does work. It's still tricky. But personally, I'd rather just scale this way. Right here. Right there. Good. How you doing? There is the bug cocoon. How you doing? Oh, that's not good. Try that again. This jump's a little weird. You gotta kind of jump over to jump on. Okay. Okay, that's good. Now, we kind of want to go for like the edge here. So we kind of go with this and get there. There we go. Again. Good. Good. We're staying with the grain here. How you doing? Ugh! We rescued Cobbfather! Back to the board area. And we got Cobbfather! Oh, wow! There he is! The Cobbfather! And next we have Lara Croft, personally requested by Duff. This is deep. I mean deep in the map. We're gonna have to go to a... I'm not sure which checkpoint, but we'll get there in a minute. I'll meet you there. And for Lara Croft, you're going to need Wonkaland's checkpoint. And be ready for a trek. So that's that checkpoint. Don't mind him. He has toys. Up here. Around. You see that little ledge right there? We want to keep going up. Oh. Is that saleable? Maybe we can still get across this way. And in this way. Good. It's a bit of a trek here now. You've done all this before. You want to make sure you stay up this time. So keep going up. Be careful, you don't want to fall. Oh. Good. Whew. Yeah. We're still going over. This is the same way we were with the high pad. Good. Oh, about jetpack? You missed that jump, you gotta start all over again with the water. This part's here a little tricky to get around. Make sure you stay your mantle on. Good. There's the jetpack. Still going over a bunch. Okay, you see that cave right there? Like the corner? That's where we're heading. Good. Now that one. Okay, we're in the cave. This is the cave of the Forgotten. It's the first time in here, so we gotta get this chipper for the first time. We will be back here later for all that fun and pleasure later on. Now we're just gonna get to Meter or Lara Croft. You are quarantined here. And quarantined here. And there she is. Miss Lara Croft. Duff never speaks, says he's a silent hunter. That's the board. And there she is. Next, we need Black Lynx, which is another very good friend of mine, Noikin. This is back at the reboot caverns. So you're going to need the checkpoint after the donut parkour. Meet you there. Here at Megatron or the end of the donut parkour. You've been here before several times. We gotta go back to the cave where we got the reboot card in that. Right there's the platform over there. That's where it's at. If you came in here before, you were trying to get the card, that platform right there have a brick there. You won't be able to see her at all. And the tricky part is getting onto that platform. There you go. And there's Black Lynx or Noikin. Noikin is very good at mechanics. Next up, set the board. And there's Noikin. Next, we're going to be needing Bumble Bee. For Bumble Bee, you're going to be wanting to go back by Wonkaland's check area. We'll be there in a bit. I didn't mention it before, my bad, but Lara Croft, you cannot get, before Lara Croft, you must do revive to get, because there's a board blocking that cave. So these two, both of them must be done at the revival. Bumble Bee can be gotten earlier, actually. You need the checkpoint by jetpack. This checkpoint right here is fine for you. You call jetpack right up there. We don't care about jetpack this time. We're actually down here this time. Here to here. Don't go in the water. And there's Bumble Bee. Faithful Autobot. Also, this was my choice to put in. No one chose Bumble Bee. I chose to build him. Set the board? Nope, not that. Almost went to the lobby. That's not good. We got Bumble Bee. Next, we'll begin AO1 or Catmomma. Catmomma was another creator, so this was her choice. However, you're going to need the OXR checkpoint. This one right here. Once again, you're going to have to do that fun parkour up there again. Okay. This is where you went for the signal remote. And for Cobb, a couple other things. This time we're going this way. This is where you went for the ammo crate. Until you do the revival, this ledge right here you're about to go to is missing. There is no ledge here. There is no way to get over there. And there's Catmomma. Very experienced map creator and creates some of the hardest maps we know of. Back to the board. And there she is. Next one is going to be Kimiko. Kimiko is a friend of mine, Mythic Mapper. Mythic Mapper. Wow, I can't spell that way. Anyway, he also makes maps. He's working on one, but he's done a lot of other maps. If you remember All-Star, that's where he got the Kimiko from. This one is also not that far from there. Okay, we just did a hard Catmomma. Kimiko isn't so bad, actually. Kimiko, if you see my marker, is way over there. You're gonna need the first checkpoint, and this is also another one in the bug cocoons. So you can get this before the battle bus event, because the bugs all can be done before that. So let's go to the checkpoint. Okay. You're gonna want to stay on this side. Whee! Oh, that's not enough whee. Slide up there. There you go. It's the same way we went for the slap juice. Nope, that ain't gonna work. Back up here. Apparently I'm dumb. I forgot. This to that does not work. I gotta go there first. So up there. To there. Ha! Nope. Okay, I think we don't make that jump. We go for that one first. So let's go for this one. That's much better. Whoa, hello. Okay, keep going. We're going on the outside of the map, on the outer edge here. Ooh, good. Come up. That works. And we rescued Kimiko. Let's go see her. And we got Kimiko. All right. Now we gotta get Beast Boy, who was chosen by Elporo. This one we're going to need to checkpoint by the dojo. I'll meet you there. The dojo. Now this one you can also get before the revive event. But in order to know if you can get this or not, make sure you see an umbrella right here. This umbrella is important to the parkour. Up we go. Up we go. And there's Beast Boy. Back to the board. And now we got Beast Boy. Now we need to get his girlfriend, Raven. Raven is by another one of our hunters, map makers, deathseve. For this one, we're going to need the checkpoint by Batman. So, I'll meet you there. It doesn't matter. We don't even need to be here, but we need to be down below it. When you go to get Raven beforehand, before the reboot event, it's not possible. Because this sledge and this sledge right here isn't here before you reboot. So you'll never make it from here up there. But you need to go under the house right here. And here's Raven just hiding under the house. Just hit the board. And we got Raven with her cape and everything. And this concludes part 6 of Fortnite Reimagined. Please hope you enjoyed. Remember, stay mythical.